Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakarasso here, and I'm here with
Bernard Huss.
And what did you do today?
Got first place at the OTS Championship case tournament over at Everything Games.
Best locals.
Oh yeah, best locals.
And if you guys come here, you could say hi to me, your boy Team Sakarasso, so you know it's worth it.
Shout out Team Sakarasu. But I want to give a shout out to my testing partners, Cody, Chris, other Cody, my boys up in Wisconsin, my EG testing crew. You know, they got me ready for the event. They always making sure, you know, we all get ready to do well at other events. So big shout out to them.
One of the Codys he's referencing is the person who got first place at the India Regional January. So for you guys who don't know that, so we're just going to get right into this. Remember to smash that like button, subscribe, all that, and let's see how it is.
All right, so my list's going to be a little different. So,
all right.
First monster, 2 Snake Eye Ash. 10 out of 10 would not recommend playing 2. Definitely play it at 3. What happened was my boy accidentally on my list when entering wrote down 2 instead of 3. I found that out in like round 5 or 6, so I had a game loss because of that, and I ended up losing that match. That was my only loss for the day. But yeah, 2, so I had to run with 2. Definitely recommend playing 1 more. Next card I got 2 Snake Eye Poplar. Another card that you want to run. I didn't, that's the correct ratio. I play 1 oak. I don't play birch because it's a brick. Because I'm on pure. I play 2 flamberge.
One of the nicest looking Snake Eyes cards by far.
You know what I'm saying? And then for more consistency, I run 3 witch. Some people play 2. Hey, more power to them. I like the consistency more, so I play 3. 1 jet. Before I cut the jet, because I wasn't on the synchro plays, but if you're able to set this up, plus have hand traps, plus have like some of the other floodgates in the side, there's no way you're losing realistically. I played 1 temple, 1 origin. This was probably the best card all day. Anytime I got shifted, I just wanted to get to this, to place oak, to be able to survive. Next card, 3 wanted. Card's just cracked. You know what I'm saying? It helps you play around draw if you know how to use it correctly. The rota for the deck, 3 bonfire. And then going into hand traps, 3 ash, 3 Veiler, 3 Nib, 3 Droll, 3 Imperm, 2 Mourner. My opponent's not playing at all. Before I was on a power spell build, but I didn't feel like that was really enough going into like Fire King and other matchups, so I decided to just go with a lot of hand traps. Try to stop you from playing at all and being able to get you on the clapback.
What were the cards that you liked Imperming, Veilering, and Moonlit Chilling this format and during your matches?
Imperm, sometimes you kind of got to risk it on the Snake Eye Ash.
Yep.
Put them on, you better have it. Some of the other cards in the matchups were, Fenrir or a Unicorn. I liked having Mourner because if I did get shifted, Mourner was still live. Having Imperm and multiple hand traps is kind of good into the voiceless match because they play the Seravis to stop you from targeting. But if you're able to chain another card, you can still negate the card if they try to do it because you really want to stop the diviner from resolving at all costs mostly, or else they kind of get everything they need.
Yeah.
Mourner was pretty goated for me, the event. Droll was kind of mid, but Ash, Imperm, and Nib and Baylor were all just cracked the whole event.
All right.
And then the 1 consistency card, 1 for 1. This one definitely got me a couple games. Just being able to do full combo, and then just cheat out the jet or even a level 1 that I needed with this was just kind of nasty. And then along with all the hand traps, main deck and cross out. You'll see in the side that I also have a special tech for this card because this card was kind of cracked all day if you're able to just resolve full combo and even just be able to set it for on your opponent's turn to cross out a hand trap or anything that they might have, or just good for an interruption.
Yeah.
Against one of my cash matchups, I did pull a Jesse Cotton play. He had 2 set, activate cross out, called Imperm. I was able to OTK him, and I asked him what his 2 sets were, and they were both Imperm. so hey, cross out's goated. I'll get into the extra deck. So it's kind of mandatory. Maybe not mandatory. Some people like 1. I don't like 1, and I think it worked out with me not playing 1 because I played cash like 4 times at this event.
Wow.
So that definitely kind
I
of.
think the big problem is that they're not quarter century. That's my gripe with
You're not
them.
wrong. I did pull one at the regional, but got rid of it.
Yeah.
One SP Little Knight, one Link Rebo. This card is just way too good right now. It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's way too crazy. Both Charmers, Hita and Dark.
Yep.
I play IP, the OTK line. The other card, this one's just kind of my tech. I like the Underworld Goddess. You know, I was worried about purely other matchups that put up, you know, more towers monsters, and even being able to IP into this and like clear a monster on your opponent's board is kind of cracked. A monster, it basically is a Dark Ruler for the board and then a Graveyard Negate, so I felt like it would have been really strong going into some of the Fire King matchups to stop like a Garunix or any of that stuff from trying to resolve.
How many times did you end up summoning Goddess?
0. I did not make it one time, but it was between this and Typhon. But 9 times out of 10, when I thought about like all the matchups I could possibly face, I wanted this over a Typhon.
Okay. You would keep it in.
Yeah, I'd still keep it in moving forward.
Gotcha.
Nightmare Phoenix, I like it as a form of back row removal, but then I also like it for being able to OTK your opponent if they don't have a monster on board. So you're still able to OTK with this and the Zealantis. So that's why I like it as well. Not to mention it's also a fire. Appaloosa is the last Link monster that I play. Never made this once either. Never really needed to. Oh, no, I think I did make it once in the finals, but it was like outed immediately. So it didn't really matter that much that day. And then the 3 synchros, Formula, Borreload, and Baron.
Man. And those came up quite a bit?
No, because most of the times, like, you kind of have to go, like, uninterrupted to make the full board. I made them a couple times. In the games that I did make them, I won.
Okay.
But making them consistently is still, like, a little bit rough, depending on what hand traps your opponent hits you with. I mean, I'd still play them. I would still definitely play them, but they're not, like, super consistent in making them.
Yeah, everyone's got something for somebody when they open up their hand now.
Yeah, but if you're able to get them to stick on board plus have some of your side deck cards that you put in, it's kind of GG's.
Yeah.
I also forgot to say, so right now with how I had to play the tournament, my main deck was 40, but if I had the third Ash, it would have been 41.
Okay.
And then going into the side deck, I played 3 Cosmic. I kind of didn't want to have a moment like Pac did with Hani, where he didn't have a way to remove a summon limit or any kind of back row cards that'll kind of stun you.
Yeah.
The next card that I wanted to be able to out, I played Summon Limit. This card won me my final match versus Cashier in the finals. Shout out to my boy Caesar. This card is, yeah, it kind of needs to go. It's a little too ridiculous.
They'll probably limit it like the other floodgates, I'm thinking, but
Yeah, because this card's insane. The next cards I played was for specific matchups. So I played a bigger Bestial count. So one matchup was for Voiceless because I don't want to give them any room to talk. And then the second matchup was for Branded because I want them to look in the mirror.
There.
And
That was so
stupid. You know what I'm saying? So the second matchup was Branded because I want them to look in the mirror and realize they're jaded. So I just like having the high Bestial count. They didn't really come up like too much because I didn't play much Branded. They came up in the mirror match because you know they're gonna try to go into the Borreload Savage and you just hit the Link Karibo. And I had enough hand traps to where he literally just had to stop on a IP pass because I Ghost Belled his Flamber's effective special 2 and then end phase Magna Mudded his Link Karibo. It was GG's after that. But yeah, the Bestials I would definitely keep in because Voiceless is becoming a better deck. Branded is more of a counter to pure Snake Eyes, so I would keep the Bestials in. Next card is 3 Ghost Bell. Like I said, for the mirror match, you know, stopping the Flamberge. Also a way to not get gimmick puppet locked. Don't want any of that going on.
Yep.
I played 1 Kurikara because it's searchable with the main engine of the deck. So I just played that for that. It never really, there wasn't a game where I like saw it and was like, dang, I really wish I had this. I think it came up maybe once and I immediately got rid of it just to link it, but it was just the outer board. I would still play it just for, decks like Purely or even now like Raid Raptor ending on 3 towers and stuff like that.
The fact that searchable makes it so that you have more side deck space as well, right?
Exactly. And then the last card, 1D Shifter. This is the cross out target. I was able to cross out 1D Shifter in one of my cash matches in Swiss. He goes draw phase, activate Shifter. I'm just saying, like, I slammed down that cross out like nobody's business. He was kind of shocked, like, what are you calling? I'm like, oh, I'm calling your boy.
That probably felt better than winning the whole thing.
Oh yeah, just cross outing a D Shifter. Because one match that I had against Castira, my opponent dropped D Shifter on me all 3 games. I was still able to win, but he drew D Shifter all 3 games. Then I had to play him in Top Cut. And he drew D Shifter in our very first game, but then they did a deck check on him, and his cards were kind of folded like Taco Tuesday. Shout out to my boy Ish, but I didn't want to see him get D Shifter a 5th time.
Oh man! Any closing thoughts? Anything else you want to say?
Snake Eyes best deck. Shout out to my boy Team Sakurasu. Thank you to Everything Games for hosting the event. Again, shout out to my crew, shout out to my boys, shout out to everyone that helped me play test. We out here.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to smash the like button, subscribe, and let me know, and Bernard, what you guys think of this in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.